Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Here is Skinny, defended by Allen. It's Ingram on the wing. To the paint. The shot's good from Skinny. Skinny's got the first points up on the board here for the Pelicans.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Down low. And Jackson gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Siakam passes to Skinny. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Now here's Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Siakam. Here's Skinny. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they get old.
Now here's Allen. Valanciunas in the high post. On the clock. Great D that time from Davis. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. The offensive rebound, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Anderson. Back to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now here's Anderson. Over in the corner, Allen. Will it go? And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Skinny. Siakam, right side. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Melton. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Cousins. Jackson comes in for JaVale McGee. Anderson, he's checked in for Rab. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Moutier. And Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then there's Allen. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Skinny. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Skinny in his last game against the Grizzlies was terrific. He scored 45 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Free throw good, Davis.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 11-point game. 1:41 left in the first half. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Kicks it to Ball. Pass to Siakam. Here's Skinny. And the layup's good off the glass. Skinny's got the lead up to 11 now for New Orleans.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Here's Valanciunas. Here's Melton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
It's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Skinny. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's now 24 points for Skinny.
Ball's such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Anderson outside. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 11. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Memphis playoffs round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Pelican 5 right now. Siakam is out there with Davis. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And there's Skinny. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. Pass to Melton. Memphis moving it around. Jackson trying to break free. Allen, that's good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
There's the pass to Ball. Here is Skinny, defended by Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pelicans have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And both free throws good for Davis. And here are the Grizzlies now, down by 12. Pass to Valanciunas. Inside, here's Melton. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ball with the rebound.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 16-point game. Valanciunas passes to Melton. Back to Valanciunas. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Skinny, and that one is hammered home.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Outside Jackson. Passes to Melton. 6 to shoot. Shoots over ball. Offensive rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now.
Wow, that was a strong dunk.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys.
Here's Moutier. It's blocked. Here is Skinny, defended by Jones. Lets it fly, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Jones, the pass to Clark. Here's Rab. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Jones against Rivers. McGee bounce pass. Here's Rab. 11 feet out and he hits it. Rab's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
He dishes it to Clark.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
Josh Jackson's checked in for JaVale McGee. The Pelicans making a switch here. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Skinny the pass to Alexander Walker. And yes, it's good.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Grizzlies have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. The pass to West. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The first one falls.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
He hits both from the stripe. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Skinny the pass to Melly. New Orleans moving it around. It's stolen by West. Pass to Clark. He kicks it to Jones. And it's Rab, top of the key. Pass to West. 5 to shoot. From deep. And that's collected by Skinny. New Orleans gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Pelicans.
Tonight, they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Skinny.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Memphis.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Left side, Jones fires the 3. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Jackson comes over with the double. Pass to Rivers. Over to the left wing. Here is Skinny, fended by West. Here's Skinny. And that one hits back iron. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Out of hand on it. Here is Skinny. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Memphis. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip.